Good afternoon, I'm Rhys Wicks with 2NURFM Hunter News. Police are appealing for information after an 11-year-old boy was approached by a man in Mayfield last week. The boy was walking along Simpson Court when he noticed a man wearing a black bandana over his face following him. Joanne Elliott from Police Headquarters says an investigation is underway.
As the boy neared a stairwell at the end of Simpson's Court, the man was still walking behind him and the child broke into a run. He's run after the boy, who's continued running until he got into his school on Bull Street. Now, police were contacted and officers commenced an investigation.
Anyone with information is urged to call Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. There's finally some good news for long-suffering residents in the Paterson electorate, with the federal government signing an agreement to improve TV reception in the area. Residents have been complaining about poor free-to-air TV reception for more than 5 years, and the situation only became worse with the switch to digital. Communications Minister Malcolm Turnbull says the government and TV networks have agreed to share the cost of upgrading the existing Gangan TV transmitter, as well as providing a new transmitter for Medowie and new TV tower at Bulahdelah.
The Department of Communications is providing about $470,000, which is more than half of the cost of the new facilities. The broadcasters are going to move to build these facilities as quickly as possible, and I know that their goal is to get them completed before Christmas.
Meanwhile, Medowie resident Alex Swords says they've been putting up with a blank TV screen for a long time.
Look, it's never been great. For years we didn't get any reception whatsoever, and we actually had to buy Foxtel and pay $100 a month just to be able to watch some basic television.
The Secretary of the Department of Education has conceded a senior staffer had allegedly told colleagues Martins Creek Public School would shut, even though the school's future was still being discussed by parents. The closure of the school is now being scheduled for the end of this year. New South Wales Senate candidate John Kay says Education Minister Adrian Piccoli should review and explore options of building enrolment numbers.
The New South Wales Department of Education has decided it will be closed. The minister's agreed with that decision. We think the minister should review that decision, understanding that the consultation process was a sham and that the advice he was given is therefore unsafe.
The Wallsend Floodplain Risk Management Plan will be held in a meeting tonight before Newcastle City Council to discuss options to combat excessive flooding. Any implemented changes will impact residents around the CBD, with ongoing investigations underway to determine what these impacts may be. Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery says it's necessary to ensure the best possible plan to reduce flooding is chosen.
Council is looking at options to ensure that in the future we can reduce flooding in the area, and I will be also looking at what Council's undertaking to ensure that we still also have good traffic management in the needs of the community and businesses are being taken into account.
Sport for our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club, Fishing Expo, September 13.
The Newcastle Knights have come away victorious after last night's clash against finals-bound Melbourne Storm. Captain Kurt Gidley says the 20 points to 6 upset was an unforgettable win.
I know it's probably special because I know I've only got 2 games left, but looking back, it is one of the greatest, most satisfying wins of my career. It's after a really tough season, one that I'll never forget, that's for sure.
Rio-bound Newcastle triathlete Aaron Royal has claimed his first international podium finish of the year. Royal, who was qualified for his debut Olympics earlier this month, secured the bronze at the ITU World Series event in Stockholm. The win was his second career podium finish in the World Series. And in cricket, Toronto's Peter McCready, Griffin Lee and Andrew Summerfield have earned selection in the Under-17 National Championships next month, representing the ACT and New South Wales countryside. That's sport. I'm Christine Sheridan.
2NURFM News Time is 12:10.